So the YouthMADE project has involved 3 stages or phases. The first phase involved bringing together students from various ethnicities, ages, genders, sexual orientations, socioeconomic statuses, to come together to experience a 10-day retreat-style mentoring program. And it's unique in that within that mentoring, students were peer educating, they were learning from one another, they were engaging in really difficult, courageous conversations.
Yeah, discussions about like discrimination, it's definitely like really uncomfortable. Like we're all going to be stepping out of our safety zones, and that's where change occurs, right? That line between your safety zone and the danger zone. I think stating that is actually quite powerful because it encourages students to share their experience. And yeah, I think that's important, just like them knowing that it's a safe place.
Opening spaces for young people to express themselves on a heart level, and while also producing something creatively and gaining skills that they can take into other places. Heart-focused artwork that always deals with something that's about real life. It's not just about learning how to paint, but it's about learning how to paint truth.
I remember growing up as a child in an environment, a home, a culture that told me with his strict voice that being gay is wrong.
Yeah, stories are so important because it can help people get engaged into other people's point of view and help them grow in their understanding.
I used to mostly just understand Native pain, Native discrimination. Then after I understood other people's pain, like homophobia, how homophobia affects people.
This is what this camp's about. It's about breaking down these barriers of how you see people and how people see you. I am here. Here I am. I still bleed, I still breathe, I still exist. For millions of years my people have walked the earth. For millions of years my people have been here. From when the first sun rose, scorching the horizon like ripples on water. We did not own the earth owned us. We paid her rent with our bodies. We took life, but in return gave her nutrition. Our earth is our salvation. The earth is our plane of existence. Yet we rape and murder her children till her complexion is but barren, broken glass. This is the resettlement of North America.
I think media plays a vital and such an important role in affecting social change because it opens up dialogue and, it spreads like good messages that are not spread in our mainstream media.
Because I feel like the youth voice is one of the voices that's most neglected in our society, and often they have the most amazing things to say.
Canadian society we're saying we're multicultural and we accept all these different cultures.
But then at the same time there's this expectation to live the white culture and to learn the white language and to live that westernized lifestyle.
Taking the time to learn what to expect and what is expected of you will help you succeed. You may feel afraid, nervous, or anxious during the first few days and weeks. However, education is available in English and French. Many Canadian parents believe it is good for their children to be able to speak both English and French.
What we see in TV is just so controlled, and we never really get that chance to make our own things. I really wanted that chance for us to get in there and express ourselves using something that is such a powerful tool. Because you could tell people something and they don't really listen, but then if you show it to them on a TV screen, then they could totally understand.
Be like me.
Most kids don't even have the chance to express themselves like this. And I feel really lucky that we can all work together to make a bunch of these really powerful pieces that's going to make a really big impact.
The second phase involves creating a curricular resource.
Along with the video will be a workbook full of all sorts of different like kind of mini workshops and like programs and different things for teachers to be able to utilize inside their classroom.
The third phase involves students facilitating sessions with a number of different members of the school community.
And then we're also going to train up a whole new group of young facilitators to take this into schools. That's, to me, affecting change on many levels.
And so students will be working with other students of various ages. Grandparents, teachers, administrators will be involved, trustees, and hopefully they'll have a strong understanding of the power of story in order to bridge difference and to create understanding and empathy, and the importance of having conversations and the importance of taking action once you have been moved from people's stories.
The greatest impact of our film would be getting it to the youth, like getting it in the schools, getting it into our education system. I think that's so important.
Well, I think there's a fear of bringing this dense, complex, sensitive topic to the classroom. But in the school system, we have, BC ministry designated school codes of conduct, which must embed the BC Human Rights Code that prohibits any form of discrimination. So every school community has a responsibility to, create safe spaces for students of all diverse backgrounds.
It seemed really powerful because, you get to engage with other youth and basically, you get to teach through peer-to-peer education, and it's cool to know that, there's other youth out there that want to do stuff like this too.
Freedom, won't you give us freedom? So you wait inside it a little bit, right? Freedom, won't you give us